Dr. Phil's show people are coming in the morning because the condition upon which Phil helped me was I had to do the show. And I had to do it before I had any treatments at this place where he had referred me. That way, you don't get to complain on camera afterward about how badly you've been exploited and how reckless your so-called medical care seemed at the place he recommends. I mean, I'm not even sure anyone on my treatment team sought my medical records from any hospitals I had been in, including Englewood, from whence he had plucked me. So they didn't seem to know if I should be subjected to even 1 hour a week of individual trauma therapy, never mind 9 hours a day. I felt brutalized, making me even more unwell. So anyway, now I'm sitting in front of Dr. Phil, ready to shoot the show, full of hopes and dreams. First thing he says is he's here because my fans wrote to him after my Facebook video and asked him to help me. He waves a vast folder he claims is full of their emailed requests, all full of love and support for me. I ask him if I can keep the folder and its contents. He says yes, but forgets to give it to me. He tells me how lucky I am now, because this place I'm in is so opulent, etc. It's got to be the best. He makes me tell him my story on camera. I trust him because I'm vulnerable and I want to live. So I go ahead and let it all hang out. I cry like a baby. He even makes me speak to my mother, the things little Sinead might want to say, which I do, because I think he's helping me. Oh, and also because I'm given the vibe before shooting begins that my being on the show while I'm so fragile is brave and will help others. He goes on about some big producer he knows, swears this guy is going to call me and we're going to make records. When we're filming a final walk around the property, he tells me he was recently at a meeting attended by Steve Bannon, and that the Trump people had actually discussed at that meeting the idea of Make America Great Again being Make America White Again. He acted all disgusted when telling me. But I figured if he really was that disgusted, he'd be telling the world. That would be spiritual honesty. To risk losing all you have to save the vulnerable. To risk being called crazy and being a pariah. No, he didn't have the balls. Off he flew in his chopper and I never saw him again.